Have you ever wondered how the best athletes in the world become, well, the best? We see them on our screens breaking records, defying gravity, and pushing the limits of human potential. We hear about their grueling training schedules, their strict diets, and their unwavering mental fortitude. But what if I told you there's a secret layer to this world of elite performance? A hidden organization that takes talented athletes and turns them into legends? They call themselves the Aegis Group, and you've probably never heard of them. That's by design. The Aegis Group operates in the shadows, a global network of the world's most brilliant minds in sports science, biomechanics, neuroscience, and even psychology. They don't have a flashy headquarters or a public-facing website. They are a ghost, a whisper in the locker rooms of the world's most exclusive training facilities. Their mission is simple: to unlock the absolute maximum potential of an athlete, to push them beyond what's thought to be possible. So how do they find their athletes you don't apply to Aegis? They find you. Their scouts are everywhere, disguised as assistant coaches, physical therapists, even groundskeepers at local sports clubs. They're not just looking for raw talent. They're looking for a specific psychological profile, an obsessive drive, an insatiable hunger for improvement, and a resilience that borders on superhuman. They look for the athlete who stays after everyone has gone home, practicing the same move for the 1,000th time, not because a coach told them to, but because they have to. Once an athlete is selected, they disappear. Not literally, of course. To the outside world, they might just be taking a sabbatical or training at a private facility. But in reality, they've entered the Aegis ecosystem. These facilities, scattered in remote locations around the globe, a secluded mountain range in the Alps, a private island in the Pacific, a repurposed bunker deep in a Scandinavian forest, are like something out of a science fiction movie. Inside, training is unlike anything you can imagine. Forget just lifting weights and running laps. Aegis athletes are immersed in a 24/7 optimization program. Their sleep is monitored and controlled down to the minute to maximize recovery. Their diet is personalized to their unique genetic makeup, with every single calorie and micronutrient tailored to their specific athletic needs. They train in state-of-the-art virtual reality simulators that can replicate any game scenario, any opponent, any weather condition, allowing them to practice thousands of hours in a fraction of the time. One of the cornerstones of the Aegis method is what they call neurokinetic programming. It's a revolutionary approach that combines advanced biomechanics with cognitive training. Athletes wear sophisticated biofeedback sensors that track everything from muscle activation patterns to brainwave activity. Coaches, or mentors as they're called within Aegis, use this data to identify and correct microscopic inefficiencies in an athlete's movement. They are essentially reprogramming the athlete's muscle memory at a neurological level, making their movements faster, more powerful, and incredibly efficient. Imagine a basketball player whose jump shot becomes 10% more accurate, or a sprinter who shaves 1/100th of a second off their time, all by rewiring their brain's connection to their body. But the physical training is only half the story. The mental aspect is where Aegis truly sets itself apart. They employ psychologists and neuroscientists who specialize in high-pressure performance. Athletes undergo intense mental conditioning exercises designed to build an unbreakable will. They are put into controlled, high-stress simulations that push them to their emotional breaking point, teaching them to remain calm, focused, and decisive when the stakes are at their highest. They learn to master their own minds, to silence the doubt, and to enter a state of flow on command. This is the secret weapon that allows Aegis athletes to perform those clutch plays, to make that game-winning shot when the world is watching. So, who are these athletes? That's the billion-dollar question. The identities of Aegis alumni are the organization's most closely guarded secret. The contracts they sign are ironclad, bound by lifetime non-disclosure agreements. However, whispers and rumors have circulated for years. Think about that underdog tennis player who came out of nowhere to win a Grand Slam with a completely revamped playing style. Or the quarterback who, after a career-threatening injury, returned stronger and more accurate than ever before. Or the Olympic swimmer who suddenly shattered a world record that had stood for a decade. Coincidence? Maybe, or maybe they had a little help from the shadows. One of the most persistent rumors revolves around a legendary basketball player from the early 2000s. He was known for his incredible work ethic, but in his third season, he took an extended break for personal reasons. When he returned the next year, he was a different player. His movements were more fluid, his decision-making was faster, and he had developed an almost psychic ability to read the court. His team went on to win 3 consecutive championships. Insiders whisper that his break was actually a 6-month intensive program at an Aegis facility in North America. Another story points to a Formula One driver who was struggling with consistency. He was fast, but prone to making mistakes under pressure. He disappeared from the public eye for a winter, citing a need to refocus. The next season, he was a machine. His focus was unshakable, his driving precise, and he dominated the sport for the next 5 years. The rumor is that he spent his time off in an Aegis bunker, undergoing a mental conditioning regimen that completely rewired his response to stress. Of course, all of this is speculation. Aegis has never confirmed its existence, and no athlete has ever broken their code of silence. But the patterns are there if you know where to look. The sudden, inexplicable leaps in performance, the almost robotic consistency under pressure, the athletes who seem to be playing a different game than everyone else. Why the secrecy? For Aegis, it's about protecting their methods. Their techniques are decades ahead of mainstream sports science, and they represent a priceless intellectual property. Public exposure would not only invite copycats, but would also bring intense scrutiny and ethical questions. Are they creating super athletes? Is this level of optimization fair? The debate would be endless. By staying in the shadows, they can continue their work, unburdened by public opinion, focusing solely on their mission of pushing human limits. The mystery of the Aegis Group is a tantalizing one. It's a story that blurs the line between reality and myth, a testament to the idea that there are always new frontiers to explore in human achievement. The next time you watch an athlete perform a feat that seems almost impossible, take a moment to wonder, are you just witnessing natural talent and hard work? Or are you seeing the result of a secret, invisible hand guiding them from the shadows? The truth is, we may never know for sure, and perhaps that's what makes it so fascinating. What do you think? Is the Aegis Group real, or is it just a myth in the sports world? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mysteries. See you next time.